So yesterday was our first day of our Arizona trip. We left at probably 6:30 in the morning. We stopped at Whitewater Preserve near Palm Springs first. It was actually really pretty. It was really nice. Unfortunately, there was no fish in the fish pond, but everything else was really cool. We spent a short time, walked around over there, and enjoyed ourselves. Then we went from there. We went to the Colorado River. So we crossed over into the Arizona side, into a little city called Ernberg, and stopped by the Dollar General and asked the young lady how to get to the ocean, to the beach side. And she told us, "Oh, there's a little spot," and she gave us directions. We drove down there. We ended up down a little dirt road, and then all of a sudden, there it is. You're on top of the Colorado River. We got out there and just walked into the Colorado River a little bit. There's a little inlet right there, and I got out, and two probably 10-pound carp just swam right by me as soon as just minutes into the being into the river a little bit. So we left there. We started heading to Jerome, Arizona, but we stopped at a little tiny city called Salome, Arizona, before we went there. And we stopped and we had a little picnic. They have some kind of, it says when you get on there into Salome, it says that there's a monument there, and you go there, and basically it's a grave for one of the founders of the city, and so we went there. We seen that. We had a sandwich. We had a quick sandwich, and then we fueled up there. We went over. We talked to the young lady who was working at the gas station. I asked her what the city was known for, and she said, "Known for? I guess we're known for frogs. We're the fighting frogs." So I guess that's a high school name. And I said, "Frogs? But we're in the middle of the desert, why frogs?" And she says, and I'm going to have to look this up to see if it's true. My wife says Jenny says they're pulling our leg. But she said that when it rains there, frogs just pop up all over the desert. I said, "Frogs? Come on, there can't be frogs here." She goes, "No, when it rains, there are frogs everywhere." And then, so that was interesting. We're still debating whether it's true or not. And then we went up to Jerome. So we went there because we thought it would be kind of neat. It's supposed to be one of the most haunted cities in the United States, from what we heard. And then we got there. It is we happened to show up on a fluke on Art Walk night, and there's a lot of museums, a lot of little art places and stuff like that, and it's one of the most amazing cities that we've been to. Right, we love Solvang, and I think it's right up there with Solvang. The city is built along the side of a mountain, so you're kind of walking. You can either walk the streets, which are not that bad, or you can walk upstairs to get to the next street. And a lot of the stuff is built on stilts, and there's a lot of restaurants, a lot of museums, an incredible kaleidoscope store, and we got lucky. I had some free champagne on art night. That somebody offered me champagne. I was like, okay. They had some champagne, and then it was, besides being haunted and seeing the asylum, which is now the hotel. Um, we we just had an amazing time. Jerome, definitely one of the cutest, nicest little cities we've ever been to. So then we left Jerome, which is all the way up in northern Arizona, and then we left there, and then we headed down to Scottsdale. We stopped at the fry bread place in Phoenix first, and we had dinner there. And the fry bread tacos were really, really good. But even more so than that, my wife had some uh, red chili, and that was amazing. That was really good. And we had tamales, which were really outstanding also. So we had the bread, the fried bread. It was really, really good. And then from there, we came into Scottsdale, Arizona. We're staying at the IHG Resort Vacation Spot, and the room is absolutely amazing. So far, it's been really nice. We swam until 10 o'clock. That was the closing time. They had to come in and chase my wife and mother and sister-in-law out of the pool. But so far, it's been a great trip. And now we are about to start day 2.